Hello, welcome to Astrology Meets Oracle Cards. Welcome, my name is Natalie. I am an intuitive creator, jewelry designer, energy worker, Reiki healer. What else do I do? Oracle card readings, obviously, since you're here, as well as guided meditation teacher on Insight Time. Welcome. Today I wanted actually to do things a little bit differently. I wanted to pull a few cards for you for the Aries season. And I've got a little bit of astrology as well to tell you about, as I often do. Obviously, I'm not an astrologer, I'm just an enthusiast, and I believe that we are going through just extraordinary astrological times at the moment, times that we've never seen before, according to the astrologers. And why is that? First of all, I wanted to tell you about some of the outer planets and their orbits, like Neptune, that 165 years, Pluto, 248 years, and Uranus, 84 years, and Saturn, almost 29 and a half years. And I just wanted to talk to you about how all of these outer planets are about to change sign, and it's something that hasn't been seen in 300 years. So Neptune will move on the 30th of March in Aries, and he hasn't been there since 1861. Pluto obviously moved in Aquarius last year, and Pluto hadn't been in Aquarius since the time of the French Revolution, 1778 to 1798. And Uranus is about to move in July from Taurus into Gemini, where it hasn't been in 84 years. So lots of astrology that we've never experienced in our lifetimes, and that we probably won't experience in this particular lifetime again. So why is Aries season so important? Aries is the beginning of the astrological year. It is all about the creator's degree, which is 0 degrees of Aries. It's about convergence, transformation. It's about this year, still there's a lot of planets in Pisces, and then quite a lot of planets in Aries. So what is happening in the greater scheme is that we are getting out of water, which is very emotional, very introspective, into fire, which is obviously a lot more about action, taking action and going forward and taking momentum. So we are being drawn by this astrology that we've never seen before. We're moving into water, earth, that have been the prevalent elements for the last thousands of years, into water, into air and fire. And why is it important? Is because there's a sense of acceleration, there's a sense of movement, forward movement, as we are being told to become the new ourselves, the new us. And you might say, well, I don't know what I want to be, Natalie. So if that's the case, then just release what doesn't feel right and just trust that, clarity will come and you will be asked to come in the right direction. So it's about being ready to go, and just as I said, releasing the old. So Aries, it's about being bold, being passionate, being action driven, being a pioneer, at times reckless, I know, because one of my children is the Sun Aries, and at times, more focused on the action rather than taking things through in a calm way, but a beautiful sign of just inspiration and inspired action. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what I do on my live Inside Timer readings. I'm just going to pull some cards for the Aries season. And I'm going to start by pulling just a general card. And I'm just going to show you in case everyone is interested, hopefully. This is the Daily Light Affirmation deck from Joanna Hunter. So I'm just going to pull a general affirmation as to what we need to know about Aries, and I will also add to this video a list of things that you need to remember for Aries season, which is started on the 19th of March and continues until the 18th of April. And I'm loving that. So the card is, I wrap myself in my own self-love, for I am worthy of all good things. So isn't it wonderful? Because Aries intention and affirmation as a sign is I am. You know, I am the right person. I do what I'm meant to be doing, and I'm just do it in a way that feels right for me. So I'm loving that particular beginning of just self-love as a way to really wrap yourself into receiving and knowing that you are worthy of receiving. And then I'm going to be using the Star Dragon Oracle cards because Aries being a fire sign, the dragon energy is very, very strong during this season. So I wanted to use, so I'm just going to try and just go a little bit deeper into what the main themes of this Aries season of 2025, which is a year of transformation for all of us, which might involve at times a bit of chaos and breakdown. So I'm just going to pull 3 cards and see what I can channel for all of you. So the first card is protection, finding what's important. Isn't it right? Finding your unique way of showing up in the world. That's Aries, being bold, being really unique, knowing that you are unique in your energy imprint, knowing that there is no one else in the world who's exactly like you. And it's feeling protected when you are able to tap into what your uniqueness is all about, what it really means for you, what you'd like to bring in the world in a way that feels inspired, aligned with your soul. So that's that first card. Second card is tranquility, harmonious inaction, which doesn't feel like Aries at all. It feels a lot more like Pisces. So maybe, as I was saying, in particular, until the end of March, we still, and we still have obviously Saturn in Pisces until I believe it's the 25th of May. So we still have these planets that are here to remind us to be mindful of the decisions and the steps that we take, to sometimes allow things to develop without pushing them too hard, and just to allow things to come in their own time as well. Knowing that, you know, we're never going to miss out. If it's meant, it's a type of action that we are meant to take, then we will take it when it's meant to be right. And then the third card that I've pulled is effort, conquering your demons. Doesn't it look like Aries color? And it's obviously when you take action, and you take action in a way that you hope is going to be beneficial, not just to you, but to other people around you and in the world at large. You want to make sure that you are responsible in the action that you take. And that means that you have to do the work. You know, we are, and that's what Aries symbolizes as well. We are our own hero.